Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who review for today. So, for this Doctor review, this review was actually recommended to me by Daniel, who I talked to over on Instagram. He has a YouTube channel, and he's actually got a fantastic YouTube channel. He does everything that he's into, he absolutely does. I've been watching half his videos lately, and they're absolutely amazing. The channel is called Fetus Milkshake, I believe. I hope I got that right. If I haven't, I am so sorry. As I say, I do struggle with certain words, and it's a very long name, but you probably have seen him like comment in the comment section in a couple of my videos, like for yesterday when I did my review, like my Big Finish story like videos if they were animated. So welcome to my review on a story that was broadcast from the 31st of October to the 14th of November 1964. It is Planet of the Giants. So I'm going to, before I get into the actual review, I'm going to show you what I own of this story. So I own it on VHS, then of course the DVD version, and you can get it as part of Doctor Who The Collection Season 2 box set on Blu-ray. So what can I tell you about Planet of the Giants? Well, it is a 3-part story, which is basically called Planet of the Giants, The Dangerous Journey, and of course, Crisis. So what can I tell you about this story which is absolutely makes it so good? Well, when the TARDIS is trying to materialise onto a planet, the doors open, and basically that accidentally makes the TARDIS and the crew of the TARDIS basically to shrink down to monocle size. So when the TARDIS basically does materialise, the scanner doesn't work, so go outside to look what's out there. We come across an ant kind of creature, but there's a dead worm. The crew is absolutely brilliant because, one, they kind of witness a murder while shrunk. I love the fact that cliffhanger, I believe it's called Dangerous Journey, where that cat is just there looking at them. That is just a fantastic cliffhanger when the cat just kind of turns its eyes and looks at them and goes like that, and you just have Hartnell's thing going dun 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 dun. I really love this 3-part story, and he said 2-parter. Technically, this story should have been a 4-part story, but they kind of crammed 3 and 4 together to make the final episode of the story basically a 3-part story. Now, I really do like Hartnell for this one, because this story, it opens up Season 2. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Season 2, it is my favourite Hartnell season. To have my favourite Hartnell season here on Blu-ray is absolutely a fantastic thing to own, as well as having all the DVDs and that lot. But Planet of the Giants, it is a remarkable story. It's really, really remarkable. It's definitely a whopping 10 out of 10 story. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Now, if I was going to say what's my favourite scene about this, well, I've got quite a few favourite scenes. One, as I said, it's when you got that cat looking at the TARDIS crew, and that's the end of the cliffhanger. I absolutely love the fact when they all go to investigate that Ian ends up climbing into somebody's suitcase to this one person, and of course he witnesses a murder. So there is a murder in the story as well, because somebody gets shot in his garden, where basically the TARDIS has materialised into somebody's garden. Now, I love the fact that the story is just played out really, really well and epic. It's just really done so well. I love the fact when you kind of got Hartnell and Susan basically standing on the drain, like the drain, the sink where the drain is, where the water goes down. I really like the fact that they're just standing on there and they're trying to climb up the pipe to get out, and basically that's how they find Ian. I love the fact how basically they all get separated, because Ian, as I say, gets kind of pulled into, but he accidentally climbs into the suitcase of the killer. And of course, I love the fact Barbara gets separated from the Doctor and Susan. So the Doctor and Susan are basically together, where you kind of got Ian and Barbara basically kind of separated, which I really do like stories like that, because it really makes the dramatic sense of that, because the Doctor does kidnap Ian and Barbara in The Unearthly Child, and he does take them on to this journey through time and space. And of course, the only thing they have connections to themselves, to that era, is basically Ian and Barbara. They're both trying to pull themselves in. So when they get separated, it's kind of good to try and see them try and get back together. It's why I really do enjoy stories like The Keys of Madness, and I don't really enjoy Keys of Madness that much, but it is a good story that does kind of separate the TARDIS team, and I really think that's done brilliantly. I have got a few issues with that story. So Planet of the Giants, it's just a fantastic story. It's honestly just brilliant. It's a brilliant 3-part story. If I could say where it sits for me of Season 2, It's definitely not the strongest story of season 2, but I mean, season 2, I mean, come on. The strongest story of the season is definitely the Dalek invasion of Earth. I mean, that's my all-time favourite Hartnell story. I just absolutely love that line. But this story, it is somewhere slap bang in the middle of season 2. Yeah, I have already said that. So if you want to go and see my review and where I place this story in season 2, please go check it out. I would actually put the link underneath. But the rest of the story, it just really plays out so well. I mean, the characters are just absolutely brilliant. I love the fact that when they go back to the TARDIS, they kind of get back to normal size. And I love the fact how that has actually happened. But the fact that the doors open and they're about to land on this planet and the doors just basically open. And you've got Susan, Barbara and Ian basically trying to close the TARDIS doors. And basically that does make them kind of like shrink into monocle size. I really just love that effect. I really think it's absolutely done brilliantly. The whole setting is absolutely done brilliantly. I believe this half of for the shrunken down stuff, I believe that was actually filmed in studio, but for the garden scene and the murder scene, I actually think that was actually filmed on location. I'm not too sure, but I really think half of it was filmed on location. And when I was watching it on the Blu-ray, it really does look so well on the Blu-ray. I mean, I've watched it on VHS and DVD, and I still enjoy it, but I kind of enjoy it more on the Blu-ray because it's HD. The Blu-ray, it's just absolutely amazing. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of Planet of the Giants? Is it one of your favourite stories? I know it is Daniel's favourite story of season 2. I believe it's his favourite Hartnell season, and I don't get why, but it's not really my favourite Hartnell story. My favourite Hartnell story is the Dalek invasion of Earth, and I am so sorry to you, Daniel, for saying that. So join me for more awesome Doctor Who content. Please do like, subscribe, and share. And remember, no matter where you are in the universe, we're always wanderers in the 4th dimension in space and time. Yes, we are. Yes, yes, of course. Right, yeah, sorry.